So many of us, we segment our lives out into different areas. We say faith goes over here in one corner and then sport is over here in another, when really we've been created to live as holistic beings.
Sport is not a bridge, not just a bridge to reach people. It's actually a laboratory to teach, because the human heart, what comes out of the human heart, is absolutely going to come out in the heat of competition. And so it's really a laboratory to say, this is a great application and practice of what it looks like relationally, because God's created us for community and for relationship. Now let's go practice it.
We learn that we are to compete upside down. Well, that means blessing our teammates, blessing our opponents, blessing the officials, blessing the forgotten. And so when we do that, we put the gospel into action through sport.
We want to speak to perspective and how God has created us and what that means and where our value comes from.
I personally have been so transformed by training and working out at Rally Sports. My heart has grown in my love for the Lord, first and foremost, but also in just how I view my training and my identity, my value, my worth, my acceptance, things that I have wrestled and struggled with for my whole life. I get to come here and be encouraged and pointed to the fact that I'm accepted fully by Christ. I am deeply loved by Him, and I love being able to share that message, because I know that that's the struggle that all of us are facing.
Our philosophy is really to give it our best shot, to do everything I can to maximum effort as an act of worship to Christ, and because I enjoy it. We love the thrill of being together in community, playing together, having fun, enjoying the game, and I've come to learn that this is actually a moment that we can worship together.
Our greatest need are coaches. We need more coaches and more directors, more missionaries to go into more sports, into more cities. We believe every city, every community could have a reality sports presence, teaching the gospel through sport.
Participation and growth in sport just seems to be skyrocketing. More and more people are getting involved in and want to be a part of sport.
If our mission is to proclaim the gospel and make disciple makers within the context of sport, we need mature Christians to be able to do that. And part of maturing Christians is being connected to a local church. And so we find our coaches within the local church. We've been operating since 2006 in Washington. We've created great church partnership. There's churches across our region that we love to work with, that we're pulling coaches from, that are seeing the fruit of the ministry. Church partnership is education. It's helping families think through how to integrate faith and sport, and it's mission. It's living out the Great Commission in the context of sport.
We're looking for those coaches that would say, boy, I didn't know if my sport could be entered. Yes, it can be, and we're ready to do that. Our vision is multiplication, not addition. That as a disciple makes a disciple, and there are now 2 rather than 1, and those 2 go make disciples, and there are 4, and 4 make 8, that multiplication takes time. It starts slow, but that exponential growth happens 30, 40, 50 years from now, where there will be thousands of disciples of Jesus walking around because they were impacted through the platform of sport.